Good morning, students. Today we will study the restricted permutation. Look at the restricted permutation. What is a restricted permutation? It's also called conditional permutation. Uh, I'm putting. Let me explain something. It is a Bhopal. It is a word Bhopal. If I ask you to take all the letters at the time and find all different words with or without meaning. It means you have to find permutation. And that time we take n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and r equal to definitely it is 6. You have answer n p r 6 p 6 and answer is this. Already we know. What do you think about factorial 6 meaning 120, 720? 720 is answer. 720. In 720 permutation, now till you have come to know that the all possible arrangements of the letters will happen like H, B, O, P, A, L, like O, H, B, L, A, P, like you can understand all possible arrangement of the letters happen and 720 words can be formed. This very that in first case of the permutation we saw that we already have know it. In second concept I taught you when any particular, suppose the spelling of Bhopal is like that, so that also case I taught you. In this case actually it was double L. So whenever any particular element repeats itself, that time we can find the permutation by just counting all the letters. These are 7, factorial 7. Upon those are repeating as many times, like L is coming 2 times, so we write this one. That only we know it. Now in the today's study, I will teach you find all the permutation. Try to hear me. Find all the permutation meaning words, different words, in which, look at the very important sentence I'm writing here, B and H comes together. What is its meaning? Try to face this condition by example. BH, that two different letters comes always together, meaning we only have to find those words in which BH comes always together. I mean to say, put some example. BH, POAL, BH, OPAL, OPBHAL, AOPBHL. Can you see BH? It is coming at different places, but it is always together. So this is the meaning that we have to find all the words in which BH comes together. In your mind, it may come, sir, can it be HB? Yes, it is. It can be HB. But I will tell you this later. But first thing that BH is coming always together wherever it goes, but it comes always together. So we will find now all those words in which BH comes together. So how we can deal this problem? It's very easy. First I tell you without writing, try to understand. In the case when we have to find all the letters where BH will come together, what we will do? We will assume we will assume them as one letter. Actually, we have to keep them always together, no? So we count. This is one letter, this is second letter, this is third, this is fourth, this is 5. Even it is 2 letter, but we have to keep them always together. So we consider that it is a one letter. It is a one letter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have total letters n equal to 5. N equal to 5. And that only we say that we have to take all the letters. We have to take all the letters, meaning r equal to also 5. This is n, this is r. We don't have any foundation to take some letters. Actually, we have to take all the letters. So if I ask you how many letters they are here, so we'll definitely count as a 5 letter. Even there are 6, but we took them together. That's why we took it as a one letter. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letter, and all we are taking at the time. So we have a permutation when BH comes always together is factorial 5 meaning 5, P5 meaning factorial 5. This is 120. This is 120. It is not an answer, but why it is not answer? Because as I taught you regarding the question that BH also can be written HB. BH in the sense BH always together. Can't it be HB? Yes, it may be. Suppose HB OPAL is coming. What do you think? Even B and H comes together. So we also have to count the position of B and H. So if I ask you B and H can be written by how many ways? Definitely it's a factorial 2 ways. Only 2 letters they are. So B and H can be written by either HB or BH, meaning it's a factorial 2 way, meaning 2 ways. So I would ask you that it's very simple that if B and H can be written how many ways? Factorial 2 ways. 2 ways. Actually now this 120 we counted BH for BH, but HB is also the another and alternate way now. So we also have to count them. So how we can count? Definitely B and H itself can be written by how many way? Factorial 2 way, meaning 2 way. So definitely we will multiply in it and we'll get an answer. So this is the way 240 is an answer where B and H always comes together. Hope you got here. One question may also occur that find the permutation in which, look at very sincerely, in which BH never comes together. Very good. Never together. Never comes together. That's very important word it is. These are the words where they are always together. Now we have to find never together. So what comes the idea in your mind? That's very simple. First of all, you write Bhopal. Bhopal, count all the letters and find all the permutation with any restriction or without any restriction. Like what? I tell you one thing. When you count 6 and you're finding all the words by taking all the letters, that answer is factorial 6. What do you think about 720 words? 720. These 720 are those words in which BH sometimes comes together, sometimes not, because it is all possible condition. You can understand. In all the 6 you have taken, and you are taking 6 at a time, you are finding all the possible words by taking all the letters of the word Bhopal. Definitely, in 720 words, many times BH comes together, and the rest time BH will not come together. Now, the simple situation is, these are the restricted one, because in this case, BH came together. This time, all possible. Sometime BH comes together, sometime BH do not come together. Definitely, what we will do, we will subtract this from the 720. So now required permutation will be 720 minus 240. Whatever the answer is being with you, this is 580, this is 480, this is none else, but these are those words in which BH do not come together, because this is all possible, this is comes together, subtraction and find your do not come together. So hope you got this is restriction, very important thing it was. Now we will face the problem from the book. Look at, I tell you some question from the book. I have question number 14, example number 14. Question says, find all the number of different 8-letter arrangement that can be made from the letter of the word daughter. Given word DAUGHTER. First question, first question we have to find all the words without any condition. Without any condition. This was actually first question. And then later on A and B, it is a different questions. So first of all, total number of letters. How many letters there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And observe that there is any special letter which comes two times, 3 times or repeat condition. No, I don't think that any letter comes 2 times or 3 times or repeating condition. No letter. So we don't have to worry about division. You know, when any particular letter comes 2 times, so we have to divide by factorial 2. So this time we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So definitely all letters we have to take at the time. So I need not write there. I will write that number of words, number of permutation by taking all letters will be 8P8 NPR. We are taking all letter, meaning R equal to 8, meaning factorial 8. And the meaning of factorial 8 is, you know it, it is 8 into till the 1. I want to write, okay, leave it right now here. This is first answer. Okay, when it will be, the condition will come, we will do this. Otherwise, we are leaving the answer right here. This was a very first case when we are not given any particular condition, not a restriction we have. So we form these factorial 8. These are number of words formed by this particular the letter of the word daughter. Okay. Now second question. Read the second question. Question A says all vowels occur together. When all vowels comes together. What do you mean then? You know it. Last time I told you the example Bhopal, when B and H I took together. This time it is all vowel comes together. Okay, no matter at all. I will write daughter word. Look at daughter, D A U E G H T R. Don't surprise. Actually, I took one of the word by taking the letter, and especially so that all vowel comes together, so that I could consider as a one letter. You know it. So given word I have written like that. It is just intentionally done because I just wanted to write all the vowels together. Now I will count all the letters. Okay, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and same I taught you. We assume all the vowels as one letter so that number of letter will be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So these 6 letters can be arranged by factorial 6 ways. You know NPR 6P6 factorial 6. So you please write directly. This is not an answer because you only found all those words where A, U, E were coming together. But what about the fluctuation of the letter A, U, E? It also can come U, A, E. It also can be E, A, U or something like that. I will write but 3 vowels, these 3 vowels which A, U, E can be arranged by how many way? That last time it was B and H. It was written factorial 2. This is 3 vowel. So 3 vowels can be written by how many ways? By factorial 3 ways. You know 3 letter factorial 3 ways. It may be U, A, E, E, U, A, E, A, U or something like that. So total required words in which vowels comes together will be factorial 6 into factorial 3, and that is 720 into 3 to the 6 and this is 4320. This answer factorial 8 I want to find out. Look at here, this is a whole answer. Is I'm writing whole answer. 720 into 8 into 7. So first of all I'll multiply by 8 and then 7. 4320, and calculation mistake may be there. Please resolve by your side. So these were the words in which A, U, E came together. These are the total one. Now what is the question number B? Can you read in the book? All vowels do not come together. Vowels do not comes together. What do you think? What we will do? The required words will be, this is whole answer, and these are the restricted one where vowels came together. This is all possible answer words. We will subtract, definitely we will have 36,000 words in which A, U, E do not come together, and this is a restricted one where vowels comes together. So hope you have got. I don't think it's a bit tough one. It's very easy, very easy. Okay, let me put one last question from my side. For example 15 is very easy, you can do just by viewing that. Example 16 I'm telling you. The rest of the work from your side, it must be from the exercise, because in exercise all questions just like an example came. So example number 16 I'm telling you, look at. Question says, find the number of arrangement of the letter of the word independence in how many ways of this, 5 questions we ask. First question is given word independence, and first question we are told to find all the possible arrangement, meaning number of letters, search number of letters 3, 6, 9, 12. But this is not the end, in which what is important to see, repetition, in which E comes 1, 2, 3, 4 times, D comes 2 times, N comes 1, 3 times it was, N, and D comes 2 times, 4, 3, 2. So students, number of words will be, you should know now, by the letter of the word independence, where these are repetition happened. Let me check it out. We did okay. We are correct here. 4, 3, 2. Now number of words which are formed from the letter of the word independence are factorial 12 upon factorial 4, factorial 3, factorial 2. That is very well known now. Those are repeating. We have to divide. We have to divide by it. So your answer is, please consider here. I am writing that is the answer, because I don't think that's a tough calculation. You will write 12 as 12 into 11 into 10 into till factorial 4, and upon factorial 4, factorial 3 meaning 6, and this is 2. So these two will be cancelling, and 2 will be cancelled by 5, and multiply all, you will get this answer. So I just want to save the time. It's a simple calculation it was. So first we have done. Now question number 1 says, do the word start with P? Do the word start with P. What is its meaning? Its meaning that we will find all the words which start with P. Look at, I tell you how it deal. Very simple concept. It start with P. So whatever 12 box we will make, just for understanding, try to understand. These are 12 letter, so that position, and we have to find all the words which start with P. So what we will do now, we will put P at very first place, with a very left place, because we are going to find all the words which start with P. So we will keep P as a constant in very left place now. So we put here. Okay, look at. Do the word start with P. Here we put P as constant at very left place. One can simply understand the meaning that we put P as a constant. The constant meaning P will not move from its position. P will always remain there. So we say that it is constant at very left place. Now, how many letters we are having? Rest letters. Rest letters. 11. 11. But it is not so easy. Now forget P. Forget P. The rest letters are 11. But this is not an ordinary one, because in this 11 they will move its side. You know that? They will also move and will make different words. But we have to check that in these 11 N is coming. How many times? Again same, 2 times. I start with E. E comes 4 times. D comes 3 times. N comes 2 times. Because it was P here. And when we focus to P, when I hide to P, the in rest letters, these are coming that times. So required words will be. Hope till now you are getting. Required words will be same. 11 upon 4, 3 and 2. So your answer is with you 13, 8600. It's a 138600. This is answer. So I don't think that I need to tell you much about that. Okay, let me wrap this out, because at this position I will tell you one by one all. What the next is? Do all the words always do all the vowels always together. Okay, this is again important. Second question. All the vowels comes together. What do you think about this question? Question I will write I, then E, then E, then E, E, then N, D, P, N, D, N, C. Actually, I wrote the word, but you know that in different order, so that I could keep all vowel together. The question says all vowel together, so I don't think it's a tough one, because you know the procedure. Now I will count all the words. See carefully. I will count all the words. This is one word. And you don't see that E is coming 4 times, because it is one word. One letter, sorry, one letter. One letter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And whatever the repetition you will see in these one. You won't see the repetition in this, because it is not 5 letter, it is a 1 letter. We assume all vowels as one letter, then number of letter will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In which, very important word I am writing, in which is repeating? D coming 2 times, N coming 3 times. Sometimes students ask about E. Please don't do this, because it is not a 5 letter, it is a 1 letter. It is 1 letter. So repetition will happen D and N. So these 8 letters can be written in how many way? Factorial 8 upon by factorial 8 upon 3 and 2 ways. But it is not an answer. Why? Because we saw previous 2 questions, Bhopal in Bhopal word and the previous one daughter. When these assumed 1 letter, what about the letter of the vowel? It also will be written sometime now. I will write here. But these 5 vowels, including, very important what I am writing, including 4E. You know, E 4 times. 4E. But these five vowels can be written by or arranged by how many way? Factorial 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 4 times E coming, so I will divide by 4. Don't surprise, but do the practice. When you should know the previous method. When we had a question, vowels comes together. First of all, we assume it is a one letter. So that time it was counted as a one letter. Repetition I saw here. I found all the words in which these came together. But what about the all possibilities of these vowels? You know, 4E was there. 5 letters here. So 5 by 4 it is. Factor 5 by factor 4 it is. So total required words will be, what answer is? 8 upon 3, 2. This into 5 upon 4, and the whole answer is with you 16800. This is the answer where all vowels together. So I hope it is now in your knowledge. After B, what comes C? C, question number 3 is vowels do not come together. So I don't think that it is tough one. The required answer, you know that. Why? Because total answer we found initially now. This was without condition. Total word taken, total letters taken, without any condition it was done. So 16,63200, it was whole, all possible words, and these are the restricted words when all vowels came together. So your answer we have I think it is like that. Okay, 00 4 6 624, and then this is. Now these are the words in which vowels do not come together. Okay, so last question is with him. We have do the words begin with I and end with P. Last question, it will begin with. So I will make again the box. Fourth one I am telling you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And question says, do words begin with I and end with P? I don't want to write much about that. You know it now, rest one. When I will write I, look at it is I and it is a P. It end with I and start with I and end with P. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One missing, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this is P. So we have a 9 rest box. We have definitely rest letters will be. After assuming I and P, I will write when words start with I and end with P. Rest letters will be, rest letters are, how many it is? 10. We have a 10 box, 10 letters in which again same came. E comes 4 times, D comes 3 times, N comes 2 times. So the required words are very simple. Factorial 10 upon 4, 3, 2, because repetition is still happening in these 10 letters, and I and P, they were simply constant, kept in extreme places. So rest 10 letters, repetition happened, and this is the answer. So hope you've got. Now your job, the exercise is your job. From the exercise, one question is tough, I will tell you this, but the rest one, it's your, it must be from your side. Thank you.